What's up?
YouTube.
Howdy! Can't see my fingers. Shh. They just got excited.
What's up, Danny?
He's sitting here on my lap, and he's going to bark at any little thing that goes on, so I apologize, you guys. Anyway, so I've got a little surprise for you all a little bit later when we get some folks on there.
How do I get this?
Because I don't want to have to show it several times. So
trying to get our comments.
What are you doing?
Fixing our comments because we couldn't see what people were saying.
I know, but I don't want to have to constantly scroll down that side. Okay, so Patrick's got a little announcement to make for you guys as a surprise today. First of all, let me show you. I don't know how many of you all have checked out our store, our merchandise store, but I brought one of these with me right here. This is the hoodie that y'all have probably seen me wear right here. Jennifer's got a pullover on. I got this Outpost shirt on. Patrick's designed a whole lot of clothing. And so if you guys are interested in helping support the channel, it's getting time for winter coming up pretty soon. And of course, fall before that. Don't forget that. But, you know, if you've got birthdays, Christmas, anything like that, you want to get anybody something, then that stuff is available. You can actually find a link in any of the videos down there under the bottom where it says merchandise, and take you to a place called Teespring, which is where the company that makes the apparel. So, Patrick, what were you going to do for those people that were on the live?
I can't tell them yet. I'm just kidding. So today, starting right now, and then probably I'm only going to wait probably a little bit longer, maybe like 30 minutes after the live stream. I'm going to take it down, but I'm going to include here. There it is right there. This is the discount code, 40% off everything in our store. Just include that. I believe that'll work for every item that's in your shopping cart. Just include that. If there's any issues, you can always write us at our email, and we will fix it for you.
Man, we got people from all over the place.
Guam, Venezuela, Florida.
What's up, guys?
Discount code.
We are so excited to see you all. Hey, listen, I got a joke just a minute ago.
By the way, we are live streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter on Periscope. So hello to all the Facebook folks. Thank you for tuning in.
Okay. I did not know that. That was new to me. So we're on all platforms, right? Live streaming?
Yeah. You can see some of the comments coming in. They have a little blue F or
they
blue.
Do. I see that.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's from Facebook.
Hey, I got arrested at the farmer's market last week. You know what my charge was? Disturbing the peas. Thank you for that, Deborah. That was so cute.
Okay.
Hi, Ontario, Canada. Hi, Minnesota, Oklahoma City, big OKC.
You know,
the UK.
Honestly, we would have never thought that people around the world would be interested in watching this little corner of East Tennessee and us building a homestead. You know, we wanted to video it, and we have been doing it, but we honestly did not foresee this. So, you know, thank you guys so very much for all of your support from wherever you're at. We can't thank you enough. It means a whole lot to us. Please tell your family, your friends about it so that we can help get it out there, because we get a lot of comments about something that somebody has watched me do, which is just second nature to me, but it may be, you know, something new to them. And so if we can get little tips and tricks out there for people who may be building or doing some sort of kind of a project, you know, that's part of what we're all about. And, you know, as well as when I watch YouTube, I watch other people do things and I'm like, well, I've never seen that before, you know, and so then I take that and I use it. So, yeah, be sure and tell your family and your friends and I remember getting a comment from one guy. He said he had everybody at work watching it now, which is kind of cool.
Hey, Patrick.
So
Jeff Warden just said that you can enable super chats. I think
Okay.
Patrick's frozen at the moment.
I'm frozen.
Yeah, you were frozen there for a second.
Super chats where on here? Oh, are you talking about on YouTube?
I guess maybe.
I'm on a different platform right now, so I'll have to figure that out for next time. I don't want to interrupt because I'm the one broadcasting. I don't want to interrupt it. But
Patrick told me that I was going to have to figure out this by myself next time. It ain't happening.
Listen, he gets so worked up. Afraid he's going to miss that 7 o'clock on the dot. So.
I can do the videos, but computers is something that I am not interested in. I have this much interest in them.
Hello, Diane. Thank you for joining us from Facebook. That's in Atlanta, right?
Missouri. And I was thinking today when I was out there working that I can't remember what the last video was that I said, don't forget about the 29th. And I'm just so surprised that so many people remember it. So, I'm trying to do well when I do the videos and mention about it when it's upcoming. Of course, like I said before, you guys, you're a week or two behind on the videos. But I try to remember, whenever I make this one, when it's going to come out. So, forgive me if I forget something because it's very difficult to try to. I'm petting a little dog on the side right here to kind of keep him quiet.
Can I show him your sneak peek?
Huh? Yeah, let me see it. Well,
You just ran me off.
I'm sorry. Here, let me show you what you're going to be viewing up this coming week. Here's a little picture.
And it's cute. Christmas on August 29th.
Yeah. Since you guys are tuning in, okay, I need to get
up Raymond Russell loves my corny jokes.
A little bit closer. Whoops. How do I get that in there? There you go. Can you see that? That's what it's starting to look like. Of course, it's still not finished. Anyway, anybody else that's on this live stream or is not on the live stream won't see that.
Hi, Felipe.
But it's starting to look a little hobbity. So we might have to dress up like trolls every time we use it. But
I'm thinking I should go put my gesture hat on.
No. No, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. She had to shut the front door, so I know that takes away a lot of the light. But so we were going to have a surprise for you this month, but I think that it's going to happen next month, where we're going to have a guest, and he may be tuned in here. I don't know, but if all goes well, he and his wife are going to be up with us, either in a video or on a live stream. And he's also got something that he's going to give away. So it'll be a surprise for you guys. And let's see, what else is going on that's new?
Jennifer.
Go back to school.
Yeah.
Jennifer.
You see me
real
today?
quick.
You'll see
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're delayed.
Oh, okay. It's either me or y'all, but your signal keeps going in and out. And I don't think that it's me, but it might be y'all. So real quick, go down to the cam and mic on your settings real quick, just so we don't have this happen during the whole thing.
All
and go to where it says camera.
Okay.
Where it says show advanced.
Okay.
What does it say on camera resolution?
720.
Can you do standard? It might not be as clear and nice, but it might be a little easier on the connection.
All right, there's standard.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, Paul.
We're on standard now. Sorry, guys. So
hold on. So they're saying that Patrick's the one who's pixelating. It's not us.
What about now?
Thank you, Donnie. Dad, we're special. Patrick's special too.
What happened?
Special looking.
Shoot.
You're frozen again, Patrick.
I am?
So let's see. I ordered metal to go on the roof of the outhouse so that it matches everything else. But I am going to get my torch out. I'm going to start torching the boards and kind of flame brushing them, and it'll help preserve them a little bit better before I put some sort of a coating on it. And it will look good with that desert sand metal. And of course, you know, that stuff lasts for 60, 70 years. So I'll never have to worry about putting anything else on it again. I was going to do shakes, make my own shakes with a fro, but I decided against it. So anyway, let's see, what else is going on that's new?
Me.
Oh, there's some things going on at work, and I debated on whether to say this or not, but you know, I'm so over this thing that we're all facing here, and just some other issues. I'm hoping that after after February, that I won't have to work anymore. I can just primarily do this full time. So if Lord willing and everything goes right, you know, hopefully I can go ahead and retire from there and not have to deal with all the issues that we're having to deal with in the medical field, because it's wearing me out. All the rules have changed, and it's anyway. Hopefully, I'll be full time after February.
Hey, Mark said that I keep you on your toes, especially when you get too serious. Isn't that the truth? Because, honey, he's serious 110% of the time. It's hard to get him to laugh. Although he does. I just have to catch him off guard.
No, it's not hard, but I'm focused. And, you know, it sometimes it seems like you don't see a lot of progress, but I'm going to tell you what, guys and ladies, it takes a whole lot to get out there and set up and
What up, Woody?
Take things from raw material out there in the forest, bring them through all the steps, milling and everything included, measured, cut, and you know, I've had some comments that were like, you know, not enough production, too much talking and not enough work, and things like that. But I try to talk a little bit more than when I first started out. And I don't try to explain everything I'm doing, because you can actually see what I'm doing. But because I need to keep the videos down to around between a 20 and a 30-minute window there, because you get too long and people don't want to watch them. But,
Hi, Scott.
Yeah, I do the best to bring you what I can. And basically that's just turning the camera on when I have a chance to go out there and you're watching what I'm doing. This job that I was speaking of, it takes up anywhere from 72 to 96 hours a week that I work, plus go out there and do what I do to bring you 3 videos a week. So I would really love to be full time out there and not have to put that kind of time in at a job, and be able to take all that stress off. Some guy said, well, your hair was darker when you first started the channel. That was only a year ago. Of course, I'm not getting older. You know, that's not any reason why. But yeah, if I could make this happen, then I think a lot of the stress would go away, and I'd be able to show you guys more production.
I'm going to say hi again to everyone who has joined that we haven't said hi to yet. Some people are asking about my finger. Fingers are actually both still broken. This one in 3 spots, this one just in 1. They said that it takes just a little while longer for them to heal, so they wanted me to get my range of motion back. But they're doing pretty decent.
Okay.
Jennifer, tell a joke.
Yeah, they want me to tell a joke. What is a cat's favorite color?
Purple.
Listen, a little girl today told me that at a birthday party. Her name is Aubrey, so thanks, Aubs, for telling me that one. That was cute. I did see
Jamie, what
another one
happened?
earlier.
You bought a
So,
sawmill?
when we get
Somebody
the
wants to
tin,
know
where's
how
the
much your
tin
sawmill
go?
costs.
Bentley says, up on the woof, woof.
You're so silly.
Okay. Anyway.
Oh, here's a good one. How come there were no bananas at the market today? Because they weren't peeling well. I think
Wow.
already, I don't remember.
Let's see. Anything else that's new that's going on? I'm probably going to be showing another video real soon about taking down a couple more pine trees, big pine trees, to finish the siding for the cabin. And then once that's done, I'm going to start milling up 2x4s, so that when Patrick has an opportunity to come in, then we can throw those floor joists down, throw some OSB down, not OSB, CD. Yeah, well, depends on which one I get. But put some sort of thinner plywood, maybe the cheaper material, down that I can walk on. Because what I've got in mind, I think I'm going to go ahead and mill up some 1x10s or whatever I can get my hands on, various lengths and widths, and just go ahead and put it down on the floor. I know they're going to shrink, but then what I plan on doing is filling those cracks up partly with sawdust and then taking an epoxy and put over the top of that. So the floor is not actually really going to cost me anything. And it will look old timey, and it will look like a saloon hardwood floor. And then I can, of course, put some throw rugs around or whatever. But I thought that would really look cool. And I've got the ability to do that with the resources that I have. So you guys leave me some comments on what you think about that idea. But anyway, what I was going to say was once we get the floor down, we can actually frame the walls, laying down, stand them up. And then once they're up just on the perimeter on the outside, then we can slap the siding on. And that, hopefully, if I can get that done before winter sets in, then I can actually work on the cabin during the winter time. Now, that might get a little bit boring because you're just going to be on the inside and you won't get to see the outside. But anyway.
Oh, that's a great one.
David says,
That was
what
a
happens when you
great
speak to a cow? It goes one ear and out the udder.
Oh, it goes in one ear.
Maybe they're giving these to you so you can save them for the video.
I had to use that one because I just started cackling for no reason. Someone wants to know, are you still thinking about... Where's it at here?
Probably not.
Are you going to put a round top on the Outpost toilet?
A round top?
And no. He said on the door.
You mean a window? I assume you're meaning a window. I don't know. I'm going to put something because the 2 holes that I put on the side lets a lot of light in, but I think I need to put one on the front because the sun does come up where the door is facing and it stays there till about noon before it gets up high over the very top of it. But there's quite a bit of light in there now, and I'll probably put some battery operated light for nighttime if anybody needs to use that thing at nighttime. And like I said, that this is kind of a project, a test too, because if it works good, I'm actually going to put one in the cabin. So that should save a whole lot of money, and it'll give me some extra material for the compost. So anyway, this dog right over here, he's demanding a lot of attention.
Deborah said that she just ordered a long sleeve t-shirt. She took 40% off, and the code was given right off the bat. So
hey,
that's good. Thanks,
bam!
Deborah.
There you go.
Say it again.
Commercial break. For everybody who doesn't know, there's a little ticker at the bottom. If you go to our website and go to our store, it'll take you to our Teespring. Am I delayed at all?
No.
We're good? It'll take you to our Teespring. We have lots of items on there. Most of them's clothes. I haven't made any hats or anything like that yet, but we got backpacks, duffel bags, fanny packs. We have masks, and shirts and hoodies and all kinds of stuff.
And koozies.
And everything is 40% off. Just type in the code Livestream whenever you are checking out.
Hey, Patrick.
Yep.
why don't we let this run till 10 o'clock? Because whenever we get off of here, that'll
Yeah.
give people opportunity to go do that so that they don't have to leave this to go order.
10 what time Eastern?
10 Eastern.
All right, so this will
Another
go.
2 hours wherever they're at.
This will go until 10 Eastern, and then I will take that off. So we want to make sure that these live streams are like worth everybody's time, since you're tuning in like right now, and
Yes.
you can be anywhere. So we hope that this makes it a little bit more worth it. Again, it does also help support our channel. And so we're super appreciative of everybody who does choose to do so. Thank you. But it's not necessary to follow us. So
The cost of the sawmill, if somebody was asking, was $6,500, right at $6,500, but it's already paid for itself over and over. And I was watching, I've mentioned to you before a lot of different people that I've watched for a long time. And I noticed that Sean James had bought him one just like mine. I think it's a little bit newer version because they changed up the plastic on the outside, but it's a Norwood LM29. It's a fantastic machine. But yeah, we ordered it disassembled. Patrick and I worked on it, and that way we're kind of familiar with all the parts. Or you can have it shipped to you already assembled. But I think it was an extra $1,500 or $2,000 to have it done that way. When we first started that homestead out there, I didn't take any video or anything. I've got just a few snippets. Most of them were pictures. I could probably start including a picture or two from when I first started, or maybe even do a video, but it would just be pictures. Like I say, I have a few snippets of video that I may have taken on my phone.
How do I get that off?
Back up.
you have light?
I don't know where maybe up here.
Hold your hand over your phone. Hold the hand over your phone. No, it's coming in off the computer.
Oh. Well, then I can't get it. I was trying to show them you all doing that. Look. I can't get it anyway.
All right. So I might be able to do something like that at some point. But when we first started the channel, that's pretty much when we first started filming, when I first got the first camera. We could have went the cheap route, but I told Patrick that I wanted to go ahead and invest the money, get a good camera, and we recently purchased another one. So we've got a couple of very expensive cameras that we're trying to, bring you the best quality. It doesn't have anything to do with the content, but the best quality that we can bring to you without going full-blown Hollywood, So, yeah. Let's see. What else is new? Anything?
They wanted to know how many acres. I said about 26.
Yeah. Well, I think it's closer to 30, but it's primarily that one hollow where that base camp is at that I haven't been to for a while or filmed for a while. Up top there where I'm at, down in front, there's a small field, which is about 5 acres down there. It's kind of grown up. My neighbor does have a few horses down there. They are cleaning it up somewhat. And then going back up to the ridge where I did a couple of hiking videos where I went up there and I did some cooking. That's at the very line up at the top. So there's a lot of timber. A lot of timber I can't even get to because it's so steep. I could winch it down, but then that would take forever. But that's the same hollow that I built another home where I had cut the trees and let them lay, that the kids were raised in, which is just down the road from us, just a little ways. So that hollow in the last 20 years has produced enough timber to build 2 places.
Are you going to do educational tours?
Okay. Going back to the very beginning, we wanted to develop a base camp where people could, that had outdoor skills, whatever they were, they could come, we could video them, they could hang out, we could cook out, they could stay over, whatever. I still have the base camp that I have to build too. But I've been trying to get the cabin set up, been trying to get the kitchen where it gives me a place to cook, place to hang out when the sun is just beating down on me. And, you know, honestly, the bathroom wasn't a large priority because my sister's house is just across the road. But it was a fun little project. It needed to be done. And if I have people over there, that's a place where they can go. So yeah, I decided to go ahead and do that and kind of work on the cabin too, to kind of break up the monotony of being behind the sawmill so much. So the base camp, you know, after we get some of these buildings built, I intend on, like I said in the last live stream, building little 1 or 2 room shacks from different types of cultures up and down that little hollow. You know, so we can do an ongoing building project all the time down through there because we've got the resources to do it. And that would continue to be videos as far as I'm concerned with things that I can do. But I will probably build a base camp next after I kind of get situated with everything up there. And it'll have a little outdoor kitchen. It'll have a little hobbit house on the side. It will have for them to stay in, and it'll have a big, huge deck where we can do our filming. So
Hold on. Did you just hear what he said? I told you the man was full of thoughts. Seriously.
that's it.
All that you just said, like it's all up here. He knows exactly what's going where, when, and how.
Can we say it again?
No. No, I got that.
That was a joke.
Yes, roadkill. My finger's not 100%. I was telling them earlier, this one's still broken in 3 places, and this one was actually broke as well. They said the very tip end of your finger that it'll basically have to set with, what is that called? Scar tissue to hold it in. So anyway, whatever.
So getting back to these little workshops where people were asking questions about those, if you're in
freezing.
every once in a while.
Okay. I have to post this real quick. Can everybody see the little ticker on the bottom of the screen? I need answers so I can fix this if it's not. I have people asking for the link for our website. If not, can you see this?
If you scroll down below the live stream, you can just click on one of the shirts and hoodies, and it'll take you to their products. That's what Deborah says. I don't know if people can see that.
Yeah. That would be on YouTube, I believe. I don't know if we have the store on Twitter or Facebook, but if you're on YouTube, yeah, it'll probably just Deborah bought something from us, so I'm assuming that works. If not, we have a little ticker at the bottom of the screen that lets you know the code, which is Livestream, and then it has the website teespring.com/stores/Smoky-Mountain-Outpost. That'll take you straight to our store. Anything you want.
The workshops, if you're interested in those, you know, I'm open to having people out there. You guys can come camp out there if you want to. There's places, of course, we're in a tourist area. There's places to camp or stay here, but you have to let me know a couple of weeks ahead of time. You know, and that's the reason I kind of put those dates out there that I could take off of work. Of course, God, if I can leave in February, I won't have to worry about that anymore, you know. But so yeah, you know, anybody is welcome anytime. I get emails and comments, you know, quite often about that. So I'm just saying, yeah, anytime. And if you want the information, the best thing to do is email us. You know, that way it's not posted out there where everybody can see it, and we don't have to comment back where everybody can see it. We can just comment to you directly. So I hope that answers that kind of question. Yeah, I had some.
What up, Ray?
Ray, all damn day.
Save the day. Ray saved the day.
No, look, Ray. Hey, Smo, it's Ray, all damn day. Yes, Ray, we love you.
Keep it clean.
Hey, y'all froze. Did you hit stop camera?
It's too far away from us.
Okay, your video froze.
Is it back?
Nope. I can hear you though. I just can't see you.
I don't know.
There you go.
We're back on?
Yep.
Okay. So let's see. Where was I?
Thanks, Ken.
Yeah, thanks, Ken. Woody's on here.
My mind doesn't work multitask too well, so I can't read those comments and think about what I'm going to say at the same time because my mind is thinking about everything that's going on out there. Let's see. Anything else new going on that we had planned?
Well, no, they just get to see less of me. We had that planned because I have to go back to work.
Giveaways, guys, if you're new to the channel, the first week, I'm not going to say the first video because sometimes I might miss it. The first week of the month, though, since we got 3 videos a week, you will find the giveaway. Okay, you will find the winner for the previous month and what we're going to give away for that month. So I'll just tell you all, since you're on the live stream, I don't have it in here with me, but I have a 1,000 to 6,000 grit stone out there that we actually found a new one like mine on Amazon. Now this is a wet stone. It's not an oil stone. You have to submerge these in water, okay? And it's to put a fine edge on whatever it is that you're using, whether it's an axe, your knife, your scissors, whatever. We're going to give that away, but the other one comes in a nice box that mine didn't come in, with a piece of, I think it's leather on the top to strop it with. So it was really cool. So I think that's what we're going to do on our giveaway next month. So you guys can keep your tools sharp. Now, you can't start off with a factory edge with this thing unless you worked and worked and worked. You're going to have to use something a little bit more coarse to get it fine-tuned. But then once you get it there, this stone that I'm talking about should keep it razor sharp. Honestly, I've neglected mine a little bit because we've been doing so much work. I've been skinning so much bark off, and I really need to get back to mine and put a better edge on them. So anywho, hey, that's much better.
What
did you do?
Happen?
I just changed the view.
Okay.
Woo!
Yeah.
You're frozen.
We're sitting on top of each other just so I can see everyone.
Now you can scoot over.
No. Hey, listen, how many people would like me to send my dad a video and he can kind of incorporate it somehow with a corny joke from the school nurse?
She's talking about from her little hole in the wall at school.
Yeah. How many people would like that? I told Dad, and he's like, no, you can just come on that one day a week and tell him. And I was like, no, what about 2?
You're frozen.
So are you.
I am?
Sorry, guys, if you can hear us for all these technical problems, but we have been getting the remains of Laura. Wasn't that the name of it?
Let me get off here. Yes, Laura.
Laura. So, I mean, it's been raining, and I would assume that that's part of the problem with what's going on here. So we do apologize for that. Man, those comments are just flying by.
Are we back on?
Yes. Hey, Jennifer, are you on your Wi-Fi on your phone?
I just took the Wi-Fi off. I'm going to tell Stephen to take his off. Or he probably heard me. Stephen, take your Wi-Fi off. Donnie, I don't think you would like me as a school nurse. I am very hardcore. One of my coworkers is actually on this live spinning. His name is Patrick Phillips. He knows I'm in my office. You ain't going home. You're going back to class.
No whiners.
Yep, none.
Only
0.
winners.
Yep.
Yep. Suck it up.
Buttercup. I'm still on top of you, aren't I?
Yep. That's why I said you could scoot over a little bit.
It's frozen again. We'll have to, guys, again, sorry. We're trying to live stream to several different places at once, and we'll try to figure out the internet connection later after this one so that our next one won't be so choppy. Sorry about that.
What can you do?
Increase your internet speed.
Do what now?
Increase the internet speed. if it's available to
Well,
you.
I think it's because of the storm stuff. I don't know.
I mean, it might be, but you know.
I think last time we were getting a hurricane, you were getting a hurricane issue. We are.
Buck, where are you from? I'm in Houston right now.
Who?
He says if you need a break, you're welcome to Texas.
I love Texas. I always say that I had the best of both worlds, Texas and Tennessee.
You know what? I wish there was a place that I could go out there hunting again. I think a lot of the ranchers that I knew when I was living out there probably passed away by now because they were older people. But there's some good deer hunting in Texas, that's for sure, especially up in the plains where I was, northwest Texas. But yeah, that would be fun.
Somebody wrote that baby's getting due attention. Yes.
Oh, I'm telling you.
He is his papa's dog. He's a puppy. He's a babies.
Are you Pablo's puppy?
Katie wants to know when the buffalo entry will happen. What's that mean?
The buffalo entry. I have no idea. Chris, oh, I know. It's not happening, okay? Trust me. You just go away.
Do you work with him or something?
Just shut up with all that. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had no idea what he was talking about.
They were like that I needed to put on some kind of costume and like come through when I start the video on, you know.
Dude, you should.
Whatever.
Listen,
anyway,
I'm going to surprise everybody when I get
but good to see you on here. Katie wants to know. Oh, it's Katie wants to know. Hey guys, hope you're enjoying it up there up north. If you've never lived in the north, you probably got another month or so.
Somebody just bought a black.
But the winters there are going to be crazy. But enjoying all the pictures you guys have been sending. I'm talking to some people that I used to work with. They actually moved up into the Northeast. So good to see you guys on here. And I hope you're enjoying the little Hobbit outhouse that we've been building, if you've been watching that and following it. You know, what up?
I was going to show them the Hobbit house.
Oh, if you didn't see when you tuned in, this is one of the sweaters that Patrick made. Jennifer's got on one. I got on another type of shirt. Right down there in the bottom, Patrick's got one on there. It's 40% off on all the stuff that's in the store. If you guys want, there's a link. There's a ticker that's rolling down there at the bottom. And that's one way that you can help support us. And turn it sideways where they can see it.
But it's got the shadow on it.
Here, let me try mine. Right here. This is what
Mine won't work.
I have been working on. Right there, if you can, whoop. Oh, the dog. Let me see if I can get it up here. Where that doesn't have a glare, but it's still not complete. So it's going to look different than that. But it's starting to turn out really cool.
You look like your shoulders.
So, all right, Patrick.
What's up?
When do you think you might be coming in? I know some of the people might want to know.
It would look a lot cooler if the sweater had you riding a buffalo.
That's what Katie says.
Oh my goodness, Katie.
I'm totally out of the loop, I feel like. I'm just lost on this one.
It's a private joke between me and Katie. All right.
So, I will be coming in. I'm not sure
Patrick
yet.
froze now.
I'm frozen. You're frozen.
Hold on, Patrick, you're frozen.
Can you hear me?
Did he do that on purpose?
He probably did.
I'm frozen.
Yeah, guys, Patrick's got 10 good fingers.
Okay, you're back.
I'm good.
Yeah.
You're frozen.
We're frozen.
Yeah. Hey, thank you, Jeff. It totally does, doesn't it? It's got that. Well, the font from GTA was a little different, but it does have that vibe to it. Thank you for noticing that. Nobody else would get that.
Are we back on now?
But I didn't intentionally choose the font because of that. But that is a good. That's good. No, you're still frozen.
Oh my goodness, technology, right?
Jennifer's shirt is a bit hilly.
Obviously.
You mean hillbilly?
No. I am older by 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
Um.
Listen, I'm knocking on 40's door in here in just a couple years.
Who's older, Patrick or Jennifer?
I just
Jennifer.
answered that.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Lisa, hey.
But yes, I'll be coming up
They all like my shirt.
whenever I can. It should
Oh.
be really soon. And when I do, I'm going to surprise everybody.
Listen, everyone just thinks that Patrick is just gone because he's not on camera, but he does a whole heck of a lot.
I probably call him 10 times a day.
Yep.
And I'm always hammering him about Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and these companies. And, you know, we have what, Patrick, you think maybe
That we weren't
10 companies a day trying to get to us in emails, and we're having to read them, and some of them we respond to, but then when we get reply from them, we're like, no, we're not dealing with any of that. You know, the farther we go and the longer we go, the more reputable these companies are becoming. And, you know, we definitely wouldn't do anything to damage our reputation if we're standing behind somebody. So, you know, we want to make sure that we bring you guys, you know, good stuff.
Yes, Jennifer's 36. Yeah, I have to be behind the scenes because I don't live in East Tennessee. So, and, you know, living 1,000 miles away, it's not like I can't just drive down the street, and I can't just like, you know, because when I come up to visit, normally I'll come up for about 7 or 8 days straight. And that's not easy to do, you know, on a regular basis without, it can interrupt your job pretty easily. So
I'd say, Patrick, there's big thunder outside. So that may be why some of the connection has been poor.
Yeah. Someone said that to build things like you do, it takes quite the imagination. Yes. 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 Yes.
I think maybe sometimes I might miscut something and just put it up there, you know. But no, I mean, most of what I've done was on purpose. And what I don't like, though, is I don't like finished carpentry, like building cabinets and things like that. You too, Katie.
hold on a minute.
We have a problem. Somebody just ordered a jersey but ended up paying full price. It never asked them for a promo code.
Let me look. I'm gonna try, David. Give me just a minute.
Oh my God.
Folks, if it fouls up, we'll take care of it, okay?
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
David, do you have our email? Can you send me an email just so I have that on record? Our email is smokymountaiноutpost@gmail.com.
Let's see. What else?
I'm trying to keep up with these people.
Patrick, did you look video? I'm seeing and
A lot of
hearing what's
people-
already been seen.
A lot of people are buying stuff. Thank you guys.
Yes, thank you so much. You know, like I said, hopefully if I can leave in February, you know, all the support right there, that helps. I will actually be 62 in October, and I can actually draw Social Security. And so I am thinking about leaving and just devoting full time to what I'm doing because I enjoyed it so much, and the stress, you know, it would be zero, and I can just be out there all the time. Oh, another thing that I get asked about all the time. why am I not in a big hurry to build a cabin? Because I already have a home. You know, I'm not just building a cabin, I'm building a homestead. So it's not a huge priority. Now, if you didn't have a place to stay, that would be the number one thing that you would want to do first is build a place to stay. And then you could do all these other things extra. But, you know, it's not going to take long to close it in. The hardest part really is already done. Of course, if I hadn't built a timber frame, I could have already had it closed in. Folks, I'm going to tell you something. I don't think that I would do another one, but it was a challenge. It was something new, and it was fun to do. So anyway, with that said, I am planning on being in there probably by spring of next year. So, you know, it was either move out there into that little tiny home and pack a lot of my stuff away in a storage unit, which I would have to pay for. Or what are you laughing at, Patrick?
Para Rico Gonzalez Cortez, Felipe, he's laughing at me.
Or just kind of wait if the rent's not that expensive where I'm at, and then go ahead and move out there once I get it done. So that's kind of what my plan is.
Lisa, it's not a few years, girl. Only a few months. She said, congratulations on possibly retiring in a few years. Take it and go. Or maybe she means she's about to retire.
Okay. No, I'm talking about a few months.
Do you have any pics of the cabin that you built? Are you talking about the cabin previously built, Jamie?
I showed it in a video, but if I could talk my neighbor into it, he's got a couple of German Shepherds that are really guard dogs because he's a former canine officer from Florida, and you don't dare step on that property when they're out. And so if I could talk him into it, I might take some shots from outside. I'm not going to go inside and do it, but it was 3,000 square feet, really nice home, and we sold it to a very nice couple from Florida.
And listen, he hewed every one of those logs in our cathedral ceiling.
So this is probably my third house that I've built. Each one of them were different, and you know, I may not have done it right, but if something breaks, I'll fix it. You know, that's my philosophy. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to do another one. But
he said he would build me one if I would move out there.
I did.
What about it, Stephen? Hey.
Mountain Man has a question for you.
Who?
Are you happy with your sawmill? Did you consider other brands? I've been shopping for one, and I'm looking for pros versus cons.
I did. I considered the Wood Miser. If I'd have had the money and wanted, you know, at that time, I would have went with the Wood Miser because I'd had good experience with those before. I had looked at Woodland Mills, which someone recently had bought. Actually, I think it's the guy that's going to be up here next month, who's going to be a surprise guest on our channel, who bought one. He's really pleased with it. The Outsider, you guys need to check out his channel. I like watching him. He's up in Canada. He's got a Woodland Mills. The Norwood had a lot of good reviews.
Frozen. They can hear us, but we're frozen.
Okay, I'm sorry that we're frozen. But the Norwood had a lot of good reviews. It was a family-owned company. I watched a video on their factory and stuff like that, and I just decided to go ahead and go with it. I didn't want anything, and honestly, I looked at several others. I didn't want anything real cheap. I didn't want anything real expensive, which I could have gotten something a lot more expensive. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm really happy with this Norwood.
Didn't what's his name just get one?
Yeah, Sean James on My Self-Reliance. He just bought one just like mine. Only his has the wheels. I got mine without the wheels, which you can add them because I didn't want anybody just backing up, hooking up to it and taking off. So mine is actually just sitting down on the frame. But yeah, you can get the wheels where they're portable too. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Really am. So, but I would check into it, you know, based on what your budget is. They all primarily do the same thing, the band mills, but the setup may be a little bit different, and the things that they offer. Mine has an automatic water feed. Some of them may not. Some of them just work when you work the handle. So,
Okay, there's Patrick. Deal with David's issue. He said that Teespring ordered 2 jerseys instead of 1, but Mr. Khan wants to know where can he find the intro to the music?
Epidemic Sound. Epidemic Sound.
Yeah. And it is titled, gosh, I look at it every day.
Well, they changed.
See, I have what they call delayed intelligence.
They changed the title. Can you hear me? Hello?
Oh my goodness. I can't think of the name of it right now.
Hello? What the heck?
What?
The exit music that I use is called Cool Rootsy Tootsie. Can't think of what the beginning of it is.
They changed. Can you hear me, Jennifer?
Yeah.
They change the artist and the title every once in a while. I checked that last time, and the whole thing, because it was by Martin Carlberg.
Right.
But they like that stuff changed. I was trying to get it today, but it is on Epidemic. Thank you, Steve. It is on epidemicsound.com. We do pay for a license for that. So the only way that you can get it and use it successfully for yourself is to pay a subscription for that.
Yeah. Don says, don't know that one. Well, it's on there. But yeah, we have a subscription with Epidemic Sound to have the rights to use the music. So that's where I get my music from.
Oh, we're going to be having a bluegrass band soon, so tell them that.
Yeah, we've been talking with some people, and we'll probably be trying to do some bluegrass music pretty soon. So probably what you will see is a video where we invite some folks up. We will cook and talk a little bit around a campfire, and then they'll play 3 or 4 different songs. I know that I can't make a long video, but we can make a video. And if everybody likes that, then maybe we can invite them up every once in a while and continue to do that. That's something else that, I've wanted to get on there, is just finding the people that have the time and are talented, that sound decent, to put them on there, because there is no power. So it would be bluegrass unplugged.
It would be.
Okay.
Someone else wanted to know what brought us to Tennessee.
The big thing that's going on in the country today, primarily in the USA, but I know that's happening in other parts of the world where you've got this racial thing going on. But I lived in the Detroit area many years ago, and there were some things that started happening there. That was in the 60s, late 60s. And my grandparents had this property here in Tennessee, and they just decided it was time to go ahead and move. If people would just forget skin color and just realize that we're all people, that are born, have a life, and we all die, and we all try to do the best that we can, I think a lot of those problems would go away. But people, for whatever reason, they can't. Some people can't do that. But anyway,
is that our Seoul, Korea?
Yeah. Hey, Korea, welcome.
Is that who makes kimchi?
Yeah.
Whew. Send us some kimchi.
She wanted to know, is that who makes kimchi? Okay, kimchi.
Yeah, that.
And bulgogi.
Ooh, I like some bulgogi.
Yeah.
Yes.
My martial arts instructor, he was from Seoul, and he learned to speak English, and as he came over here. So, yeah, his name was Songju, and his brother. Anyway, that's almost like another lifetime. But where was I?
Flashlight.
The flashlight?
What was the flashlight?
What was the flashlight?
That was the.
It was the TC-15 by Through Night.
Yes.
Okay, awesome, awesome light. Okay, that little bitty thing.
Night, Ken.
They make a Fat Boy too, which puts out about, I think, 3 times as much as that one did. I can't imagine what you would use it for, but yeah, I carry it at work.
I think a lot of people forgot about me, Cotton Top. It's okay. I haven't been around, but I'm okay with it.
Oh, hush your buttons.
Look at he said. I think they're ignoring you.
Donnie, yes, he did, but unfortunately,
Jennifer, did your dad teach you self-defense? Neither one of my children wanted to learn.
Yeah, I learned that until I knocked my chin duck walking. So there.
No, they
Raspy Bob, order 1.
They weren't really interested. So
Taekwondo. Did I show them this? Look it up, I guess.
Isn't what you call it the same thing?
What's that?
What's the other name?
Taekwondo.
There's another name.
A little bit of mix of Taekwondo, Gumdo, and Hapkido. So Gumdo is sword art. Hapkido, most people would know it if they knew Steven Seagal, which is his style is Japanese, which would be Aikido. They pretty much are similar because a Japanese student and a Korean student both had the same teacher. They went back to where they were. This one called it Aikido. This one called it Hapkido. A little bit of variance, but primarily the same structure.
Hey, Patrick, can you show that I just sent you on your phone? Can you put it up to your computer so people can see?
Oh, your kid knows Xbox?
Hey, my husband knows that too. Yeah.
Let's see here.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Okay, guys. That is my dad that's doing that kick. He was actually the picture of Taekwondo's medal for how many years? Ages.
No.
Yes.
That was my teacher's brother who started the World
that is you.
Martial Arts Federation.
Okay, well, there you go. Whatever he just said that.
Sang Ho?
Kukiwon is the headquarters for Taekwondo.
Yes, Richard can kick booty. Just literally how many years ago you went to some a competition in North Carolina and kicked some young kid's tail? You remember that? Look at you. He's blushing. I love it. Look at him. Patrick, he's blushing.
He doesn't like attention.
No, he doesn't. Look at him.
Anyway, so post it on Facebook would be nice.
Oh, the picture of my dad? Is that what you're talking about?
No, you're talking about the video.
Oh, I don't think he took a video of that.
So your friend, our friend from Korea is 73.
Oh, really?
Wow. Awesome.
Thank you.
Glad to have you here. You know, I always wanted to come to Seoul and go to Kukiwon sometime in my lifetime before I died because I was really wrapped up into martial arts for about 28 years. And it was a big, 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 big part of my life.
Hey, Ricky,
But,
you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow our minds. Hey, Ricky. Somebody just wrote that. I was just reading it.
Anyway, but you know, your vision changes.
Knee slapper.
You're frozen, Patrick.
I'm frozen?
Oh, me.
It's kind of funny. We all get frozen at different times.
What happened?
Mom says I quit
Look
doing
at him.
karate because I got my nose broke. I watched somebody get his nose broke.
What happened?
You were frozen like this.
I can't see you. You're frozen.
It's the
Oh, really?
rain from the
Yes,
wonderful.
it's raining outside. So
Oh,
Sorry.
it's you.
sorry, guys, about all this, you know, aftermath. But nothing we
But
can really do.
somebody's saying it's not frozen to them. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bye, Bob.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're approaching an hour.
Any other questions?
Yeah, please ask your questions now. We want to be considerate of everybody's time. We also want to mention that, so it's where I'm at, which is Central. It's 7 p.m., so it's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will be having the sale.
Canada. Go ahead.
We'll be having the sale until 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The code is Livestream.
Jimmy Day.
Who?
Looky there.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? You got to do a video. What's that say? You've got to do a video spoof like kicking a tree and it falls, or
B
chopping a log and it turns to 2x10s.
We should do that.
Oh my
That's
goodness. Funny. Okay.
How long have you had a vision for creating the Outpost?
Probably I had that vision about 2 years ago, because when we started, I had been watching several people, because I don't like commercial television. So I've been watching YouTube a long time. A lot of the guys that I've mentioned before on the channel that I was watching, they, were building and basically showing their lifestyle. And I was out there working one day, and so I picked up the phone. I called Patrick. I said, you know what? I said, we're building this thing here. And I said, why don't we just go ahead and video what we're doing, just like a lot of the other people do? They may be interested in watching us do a timber frame and the homestead ideas that we've got, here. And so we just, kind of jumped into it and started videoing it. And, there for about 10 months, there really wasn't any traction. And then all of a sudden, we put out a thumbnail that gained a lot of attention around the world, and it just kind of picked up from there. And so, I think that's about the gist of it. But when we first started, we had the vision of doing that base camp along with that timber frame, but it's turned into different projects. And now that we're going along with this and people are enjoying the building process, that's why I mentioned earlier about building all those different cultural type 1-2 room homes up and down that hollow. And I was just teasing last time when I said I could rent them out like bed and breakfast, but people might be interested, or it may be a place to stay for people that want to come and film their skills.
Buck asked, why don't you get an auger for the Kubota? You want to tell them about your experience with an auger?
I had an auger borrowed and got it stuck up there, because I'm sitting on clay, red clay and shale, and got that thing down in about a foot and got it stuck, and the tractor, it wouldn't turn it either way, busted shear pin after shear pin, and didn't know what we were going to do. And finally we went and got a high tensile shear pin and put it in there, hoping that it didn't hurt anything. And we managed to shake it loose and get it out. I thought, I'll never do that again. But no, I mean, there was a lot of things I'd like to have, but they cost money. I've been trying to do a lot of things on budget. I've been trying to do a lot of things with hand tools too, because I think in this day and time, it's important for you to know how to use those. Patrick and I also talked about giving away a couple of hand saws, a coarse and a fine hand saw, and I know power is easy to use, but you just take for granted that you're always going to be able to plug into something and have power. What if it happened that you didn't? Do you have the skill to use other types of tools? So, and it's fun. The harder it is, the more I like it. I don't like things too much the easy way.
He does not.
I know that sounds strange, but
do you watch Outdoors with the Morgans?
I've seen them. I haven't subscribed to them, but I've seen them several times.
Me and Patrick said at the same time. I said, Jinx, pinch, poke, you owe me a Coke.
Oh.
So the gentleman that won our knife giveaway, he says,
frozen.
Yeah,
I'm frozen.
You, Patrick.
Patrick, you're supposed to be the happy clappy type, not the frozen chosen. I
watch a lot of the same guys on YouTube. I knew you watched Sean James by some things that you did. Yeah, that's where I got the idea for that rocket stove in my grill, because I had wanted to do that at the other cabin that I built several years prior, but when I seen his, I thought, well, man, that'd be so easy to add that thing on the end of it, and it's come in really handy.
Have you watched The Bearded Carpenter?
Yes, I've watched The Bearded Carpenter. I watched Mr. Chickadee. I watched The Outsider. I watched TA Outdoors. I watched Joe Robinette. I watch a lot of those guys. I really like them. I'm subscribed to quite a few of them. Don't get a chance.
Am I frozen?
No.
He's in the chat. His name's DIY John B. He won the knife, and he was just saying that he didn't get to use it because it's too nice.
His wife won't let him use it. That's funny.
Guys, thank you. The people who've won items, thank you for sticking with us and continuing your support. And
maybe they can hear you, but we can't. You got frozen again. Yeah, I gave the German Shepherd Ranch, I gave him a shout out. I don't know if he's watching tonight, but I watched a little bit, and because he was a veteran, I tuned in and I liked him just as a person. So I mentioned him, and there's been a lot of people that have run over there. But these other folks that I mentioned too, you guys, if you like what we're doing and you're not watching those people, they do a lot of the same things. So go check them out too. Also had a comment recently, and I know we got to get off of here, but this lady said that she was watching another channel and she's seen our name pop up in the comments twice, which I thought was cool. I would like to know what channel that was that you were watching. Of course, I know it was a subscriber, but
did they ever comment back to the comment that I left? Maybe not.
Anyway, but you know, that's
Did they ever answer my question if they wanted to hear me tell a joke via my telephone from my boarded up hole?
I don't remember.
What?
Your videos are always so informative and awesome. He thanks you very much. He tries.
We do. We try very hard to bring something that is going to be, you know, entertaining. You know, so a lot of times I think about what I'm going to do when I go out there, and if I think that it's going to be boring, I won't even show it. So I only show a little bit of the sawmill because to me that's boring to just sit there and watch somebody do that, going back and forth. So I try to, you know, include a little bit of cooking and a little bit of talking and a little bit of working, or a whole lot of working, and things like that. So, oh, I don't think they heard you say when you were coming down.
Am I frozen?
No.
Oh, they want it to be in the video called The Little Corny Joke of the Day.
Donnie, I'm here too. I'm coming down as soon.
That would be up.
What?
You're in Texas. We're in Tennessee. You'd be coming up.
I'm coming up. What?
Deborah, now we can't tell out all these jokes. Jennifer won't have nothing to tell on.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Don't tell it.
I've got to remember it.
Of course, everybody can see it, but
that's okay.
You can save it for the majority.
I just screenshotted that. Thanks, Deborah. That is too
Hi, Donnie. Yeah, no, I'm not sure when I'm coming up next. It's going to be really soon, but when I do, everybody will have a surprise. So I'm sorry it's been a long time. The whole COVID thing happened, and then I was busy renovating my church. So just like I said, I was saying earlier, it's really hard to schedule time because I normally come up to Tennessee to do stuff on the Outpost, to work at the Outpost. I'll come up for like 7 to 8 days straight, and it's really hard to be able to schedule time away from work for 7 or 8 days several times a year. So so far I've been able to do that, but then, like I said, the COVID situation and then the renovating and stuff like that kind of prioritize it. Was that you or me?
Jeff, that was a good one.
All right, Chris Heckman just said promo code isn't working for the hoodies on the store. Didn't want to post this on your live stream.
Who said that?
Okay, Chris, if you're listening and if you ordered one, don't worry about it. We're going to take care of it. If we give you a refund, however, you know, whatever happens, guys, you know, you try to do this and you do the best that you can. Sometimes you have failures in technology, just like the freezing.
Someone also said it's kind of hard to find where you put that.
Yeah. So can you see me or am I frozen?
We see you.
You're chosen.
I'm chosen. So I said it once at the beginning. The live stream promo code, it should work for everything on our store, but depending on what the final price is, I know that they've told me that it doesn't always, like, it depends on the markup of the item. So I'm giving you 40% off. There may not be a 40% markup on that item, but because I promised it to you, like we said, we'll take care of it. Just send us an email, SmokyMountainOutpost@gmail.com. Let us know what you ordered.
Well, he froze again on our end. Hopefully you guys can hear him.
No. Thank you, Donnie.
If you can't, if something happens and it wasn't the right price, you send us an email and we will take care of it. What are you doing? You want to come and see? Oh, come here.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Y'all can't hear me.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. We're at an hour and 12 minutes.
Yeah, we're going to get out of here.
I think we should do these more often. What do you think? What do you think, Jennifer?
I'm game.
Okay.
What do y'all think? Why did the legless man lose his court case? Because he didn't have a leg to stand.
Boom. Any last questions?
Thanks. Cotton Top says we should do more lives. Jeff says definitely do more lives. We can do that.
I think once a month is good as a live.
No. Listen, if he wants to be a part of it, he'll show up. Otherwise, me and the broski will just chill.
Look at all this.
Because
Yes.
I've got a lot of videos to make, and I've got a lot of work to do.
Maybe that could take up a video.
So
that could be a video.
No, it couldn't be.
So
anyway, guys, we thank you so much for tuning in to our live stream, and had no idea what we were going to talk about tonight. It just was shooting from the hip. Did try to tell you everything that was new that's going on that we can think of. And, again, thank you so much for supporting what we're doing, because if it wasn't for you all, this channel wouldn't be on there. And, thank you so much for purchasing those items. That does help support what we're doing here. And hopefully, like I said, I can leave in February and I will devote all my time to this channel and working out there. I was going to say earlier that it's funny. We don't say, hey, we're going out to the cabin or we're going out to the property. It's we're going out to the outpost. We even call our own place now the Outpost. Anyway.
We everybody just remember 40% off entire store. The code is Livestream. If you have an issue, please email us. We will take care of you. And just know that it will stay up until 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then it will be off.
Okay. All right, you guys, so that we don't hang you up on here any longer.
Marlene, you can go back and watch it as soon as the live stops.
Yeah, it does post to YouTube, so you can go back and watch it again. But guys, thank you so much. Hope everybody has a great afternoon. Take care, and we'll probably see you again in another live, probably in another 4 weeks, okay?
I'm going to see if he'll do some type of fun little thing like they were saying, your karate chopping stuff. I'm going to see if I can get him to do something like that tomorrow. Anyway, thank you all. We love you so much. Take care, and we hope to see you soon.
We look forward to seeing you at the Outpost next time.
You froze, Patrick, right when you were going to say something. Hang on, we'll let him say goodbye, just so everybody can hear him.
Am I unfrozen?
Hello, Patrick.
Hi.
All right.
Okay.
Can you see me?
Yeah, we see you now.
I was just saying, you said take care, and we look forward to seeing you at the Outpost next time.
Oh, okay, but you froze.
Isn't that what you always say?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, guys.
Danny, you're back, and we're
All right, we got to go. Take care.
All right, bye, y'all. See you
Bye.
soon. How do you stop it?